Rondebosch Boys High School, an institution shrouded in mystery and unanswered questions, such as, which prefect will do the reading out of the Quran during Ramadan? Where is Lloyd Watermere's hairline? And what does Andre Ross actually do? In 2017, more people went missing from here than from all other southern suburb schools combined. Out of all these disappearances, one stands out particularly enigmatic.
Join me as we seek to answer the questions that have been on everyone's minds. I am Mr. Roy Bridge, and this is Roy's Believe It or Not, the Fraze Runner.
It was the 25th of November 2017, a Sunday. The corridor silent as Tim Franceman. Not even the noise of Jack Alt, desperately trying to get involved in everybody's banter, could be heard. For there was but one human soul in the whole building. Mr. Blazer. At least that's my theory on how Connor got anywhere near a prefect's tie. This day was to be his last in the building, under circumstances that remained shrouded in mystery and too inviting for conspiracy.
Mr. Blazer.
Morning, Mr. Bridge. Sure, golly gosh, I dropped that box harder than Mitlali dropped out of the boarding house.
So Mr. Blazer, what on earth are you doing here on a Sunday?
Oh, well, funny you ask. I'm just carrying some books, running around. So what are you doing here on this Sunday?
Well, you know what, I'm actually just getting on with a documentary of mine that we're trying
A
to get
documentary, you say? Well, I watched one just the other day. It was on Robin Hood or some king who got some stick stuck up his bum or something like that.
It is not there anymore. That should be it.
And I just couldn't stop thinking about moths.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Do you think that butterflies get humans in their stomachs? Do you think that butterflies? Oh my gosh, I couldn't stop thinking about this notion in my head. I can't. And that's how I ran the Marathon des Sables twice. Oh golly gosh, look at the time. It's a strange thing, isn't it? Well, I'd better be running.
So yes, I was the last person to see Mr. Blazer on Rondebosch soil. I didn't think much of it at the time. It's a strange thing. I just assumed that he was helping the IT department pack up after last year. But how could a man who ran the Marathon des Sables twice disappear so easily? Follow us while we investigate.
To start off our investigation, we met with an anonymous IT expert who apparently had Sumalezi Metu on his list before he was on Forbes' list. Our IT expert had some chilling evidence to share.
Greetings, I'm speaking to you today as a member of a top secret team of the school IT department. So secret that teachers don't even know about us until last year. We have the exact same IT access as the school network, the IT guys you're familiar with. We are advanced network security and academic reliability department. We have all the answers about Mr. Blazer you are looking for. As he was the head of academics, I was tasked with monitoring his emails since I was in grade 8, when the IT department felt I was ready to receive his admin task. The most worrying were his anti-spaghetti emails. They started off pretty mildly. First, he asked Eminem to censor the word spaghetti from Lose Yourself, because he felt it had negative influences on youth.
Vomit on his sweater already. Mom's
The latest email, sent just before he left, was a threat to Musica.
We're here at the Cavendish Musica, where just last Wednesday employees reported an act of vandalism to the mall security. The nature of the offence was led to the suspicion that it is the work of our missing person. Has dear Mr. Blazer turned to the life of minor petty crime? Let's find out. But before we do, I thought I'd just catch you up with the conspiracy of the music industry. Did you know that the Yeezus himself, Kanye West, is David Bowie's spiritual reincarnation, who is in turn actually in hiding after World War II? So Kanye is Hitler. Look, it's all there, on the cover of his album.
I back you, Mr. Bridge.
Shut up, Jack! Literally, no one asked you.
So like here, if you follow me, here's some of the damage he left. Scissors. So like, it was a normal day until like lunchtime, and this really strange guy he like ran in, pre-ran, looked like he was about to go for a jog or something. He just came up to you with earphones and told you this weird ritual thingy where he got these what these very earphones were. And he like just cut them up and he just started saying this weird word, like it sounded something like
Split! 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 Split!
If it was my call, I'd say this crime had the Blazer personality type written all over it in cold blood. But I'm no expert, and here on Roy's Believe It or Not, we don't accept educated guesses, no matter how educated. So we gathered all evidence and took it to our criminal profiler. Although he has earned the title of doctor, he prefers to be called Uncle.
But more on that later.
Uncle Seth Christians, PhDs in psychology, neurology, bachelors in actual sciences and corporate law. He's also got one hell of a right hook. Ask Ruben.
What I don't understand is, who would cut earphones up? Does this look like spaghetti? And then to still leave it like this? I almost can't even cut this myself. I've looked through all my best crime books. Every single one. But I still can't seem to find where this guy is. I even looked through the one that found Yasin and Toban Gabriels when they decided to run away. Come with me, man. I'll make you place. Through all my calculations, I found out he doesn't like spaghetti. He loves to run. Add that together, you get netball. He played tennis. He cycled from Domerville to school once. Then I came to my final calculation. 20% times 80% plus 9,000. I didn't get an answer. I've spent hours on this investigation. I've looked through all my books, but I don't know where it is. Ah!
We found this interesting piece of evidence next to a pair of running shoes. This was an invitation to the Sigmoid Clan Evening, a night once a year when the top students in each grade get together for some reason. an occasion founded by our mysterious man, Mr. Fraze. We followed the directions and came to a very suspicious location.
Gentlemen, I welcome you to our annual Sigmoid clan meeting. I ask you to join me in the Old Boys Pledge. O Old Boys of Boshi,
you may be gone, but you're not forgotten. You'll always be the greatest in our hearts.
I'd also like to quote a very famous old boy. The Spanish came to South America, they burnt their ships, and they killed all the natives. I'd also like to welcome the father of the Sigmoid clan.
Good morning, boys. I'm here to speak about medieval torture.
It's him. He did run the marathon.
Twice, so you'll never catch it twice as fast as you. Yes, I can. This will never be the last you see of me.
It's sorry. Right. We're rolling. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I think it's about time that I came clean with this. But I think it's finally time for me to tell the truth, and the things that happen on the dark side of the world should, I think, be released. So here it is. Hello. James. Yes. How's the weather there in Argentina?